show. Birth control is a goddamn miracle. It lets women choose if and when to get pregnant, and that time is exactly when we want to steal the thunder from a friend's engagement announcement. Birth control is incredibly useful. The problem is that it's so useful, it's being used as a treatment for a hell of a lot of things that aren't. Keep that baby out of me.
Now, we all know that birth control is basic preventive care that women rely on for a whole host of reasons, not just pregnancy prevention, but also health conditions like endometriosis and fibroids and other health conditions.
Other health conditions like PCOS and dysmenorrhea and wanting to hit and quit Derek. If a cis woman is having a problem between her belly button and her knees, birth control is often the only non-surgical treatment option she has. And for conditions like endometriosis, that really sucks. Actually, everything about endometriosis sucks.
At times it feels like there's just a chainsaw going through you and like nonstop, and to the point where it goes in your back and in your legs. It's just nonstop pain.
Aside from the intense pain, it also causes a host of other problems, including infertility and chronic fatigue.
It also increases your risk of a heart attack by 52%, which is awful since we already have increased risk of heart attack from worrying that Jen secretly doesn't like us. Her eye contact is always so short. You would think that a disease that is so painful it can actually stop your heart would at least be well understood, but doctors seem to have no fucking clue what endometriosis is.
What is endometriosis?
Well, it is a disease, but it's a condition where the cells that are normally inside the uterus occur outside the uterus.
How do they get there?
We don't know.
It's like finding all of your furniture on your front lawn and the police are like, that's life. Want to take the pill? 1 in 10 women suffer from endometriosis, and it's just one of the many painful, debilitating lady diseases that gets treated with birth control and a shrug. There's also dysmenorrhea, irregular or excessive bleeding, and polycystic ovary syndrome. PCOS afflicts 1 in 10 women with symptoms like weight gain, hair growth, fertility problems, and diabetes. The only way that women could hate this disease more is if it also gave you Trump's dick pic. Since these diseases are incredibly common, poorly understood, and so painful, it's like your body's reenacting Saw every month, you'd think there would be tons of medical research devoted to curing them, but you would be wrong. 10% of women have endometriosis, and it gets around $10 million of funding per year. 10% of people have diabetes, and it gets $1 billion of funding per year. I mean, to be fair, people have a better grasp on diabetes thanks to movies like Steel Magnolias and babysitters like Stacy. Stacy, don't go into the candy shop. In the meantime, all you get is birth control. So if you have these diseases but want to get pregnant, you are shit out of luck. But the good news is we have literally dozens of medications to help men fuck good. Well, good for them anyway. I mean, there's no pill to teach a dude to cut his fucking nails before he puts it. You know what? That's a subject for another headline.